Hi. It's a great morning, isn't it? It's early, so I want to thank you for being here. My name is Hannah, and I'm the president of Paramore, the digital agency. We're located right here in Nashville, Tennessee, over in the Gulch. So you know I'm a business owner. I'm also a mother, and I'm a daughter. I'm a runner. I'm a grandmother. I'm a golfer. That's my first birdie at McCabe, hole number 5 on the North Course. It happened about 10 days ago. I got another one the next day at Riverside Golf on hole number, I don't know, it was about hole number 16. I was shocked. So was my father. I'm a girlfriend. I'm a sister. My daddy was a preacher, and so I'm confident and I'm knowledgeable. I have a really nice house, and it's decorated exactly like I want it. Don't move your stuff in there. Don't even try. I wear really good clothes. I have a nice car, and I have a lot of friends. I like to party. A year ago, I sat at this breakfast. I didn't really want to be here because it's too early for me. I almost didn't come. But I was here, and I listened to the stories of the survivors of domestic violence. And I realized something. The only thing that is worse than living through domestic violence is living in it. And the only thing that's worse than that is watching your daughter live in it. She came into the office every day. She is my precious daughter. And she always had that look. I'm scared, I'm hungry, and I'm desperate. She had the look that said, I'm handling it, when everybody knew that she wasn't. So I sat in this room and I listened to Barbie Isham sing Bridge Over Troubled Waters. And there was a line in the song that I had known for a long time, but on that day, it jumped out at me. The line said, I will lay me down. I will lay me down. What wouldn't I lay down for my daughter? You can have everything else, but she's my daughter, and you can't have her. After the breakfast, I called Pat Shea, and she directed me to the YWCA crisis line, where I spoke with the crisis counselor who spent an hour with me as I described what I was seeing, what I was surmising, and what I knew for sure. And the counselor talked me through my options about what to do, one of which was to wait until my daughter was ready to make a change. The counselor also told me what to expect, which was that she would probably change her mind a number of times. She told me that the time would come and what to do when it did, and that when it did, the YW would be there for us. I didn't really know what I was waiting for, but the moment did come a few weeks later, and when it did, I said to her, honey, I know you think that I'm concerned about you because you are my daughter. But it's more than that. I'm concerned about you because I have been where you are. And I told her the story that I thought that I would never tell her. You know, it helps that I've been married 3 times, so there's no way that you'll know who I'm talking about. Because I'm a mother, and I'm a business owner. I'm a smart woman and a snappy dresser. And I'm a survivor of domestic violence. You know, abuse can sneak up on you. Few people go from a normal, healthy relationship directly into abuse in one step. It happens by degrees. You know, there's that first time, that first infringement, and you think that your life will never be the same. But then your children wake up, the sun comes up, your children are hungry, you have to go to work, and your job is still there, and people still laugh. Your friends treat you the same. And so begins the blurring of the boundaries until one day you wake up and you don't know how you got here. You can no longer even tell the difference between normal and abnormal behavior. Abuse can sneak up on you. It may be emotional, and it may be physical, and it may be both. Either way, the victim is often the one left with the shame. If you are living with domestic violence right now, please hear this. Domestic violence will not get better on its own. It only gets worse. It is not your fault. There is now, therefore, no more condemnation for you. And nothing can separate you from the love of God, not something that you have done and not something that He has done to you. The past does not dictate who you are. Even in India, Ari says that she's going to put down her bags and make room for her joy. You can get out. You are free. And there is help for you on the other side of the door. In this room, there are about 700 people. About 400 of you are women. If the statistics hold true, 100 people in this room will experience domestic violence at some point in their life. It's a cycle, and I want to stop the cycle because I have a vested interest. You see, there are a lot of women in my life, women that I love, who add beauty and layers and friendship and joy to my life. They're important to me. And I have one little girl. I want to stop the violence before it gets to her. I want to stop the cycle, but I don't know how. Will you help me? Will you help me right now? Will you start today by giving to the YWCA to support the crisis hotline so our girls and our girlfriends will have someone to call at their worst moment? The Weaver Domestic Violence Shelter, so they'll have somewhere to go. The GED program, so that they can improve their lives and provide for themselves and for their families. And Girls Inc., so that we can stop this craziness and keep our girls in school and keep them safe. I know that you have a number in mind right now, but whatever that number is, add a 0. Because this is Vera, and she is my granddaughter, and she is worth it, and so are you. Thank you so much.